Alright, Assalamualaikum and a very good evening. Alright, good evening everyone. Welcome to the Moneymalist. Alright. So, welcome guys. Welcome back to the show. Today we're going to discuss more things on being a minimalist, all right? Where we combine minimalism with, managing money because, the world nowadays is just full of information. It's just full of things that we shouldn't even be practicing or should not be even, putting it into our lives, right? The thing is, what matters is purpose. That's the thing about being a minimalist or being a minimalist. It's about purpose. Everything that we do with relates to our financial things, financial situation, financial climate. We must have purpose in life and not to be burdened by other people's purpose in life. Because with a lot of information coming in, each and every one of us, outside there have a lot of information. We have overabundance of information where we feel like too much information that we can't even practice or it doesn't even suit in our life, right? So here at Moneymalist, we want to focus on the things that really matters. And today we have a guest. Okay, Syahirah, I'll pass the mic to you and let you introduce yourself.
Okay. Oh, hi, Adam. Well, Adam, thanks for having me. Hi, everyone. I'm Syahirah. I'm a licensed financial planner. So basically, I'm very passionate to help family to achieve their goals. So regardless of regardless of the current situation lah, and well, regardless of the market situation. So
All right,
yeah,
great. I mean,
a little bit about myself.
thank you for your service.
Well, yeah.
I mean, by the way, a little more about you. So, Syahirah, kenapa, why you want to be a licensed financial planner?
Well, one thing is that for me, when it comes to planning your finances, right? It's about when you have a goal, you have a clarity. So I think that is important for families to have it. Well, not really family lah. I mean, individual pun penting jugalah. When you have that goal and clarity, what do you want to achieve? Then you can set the path towards it. And yeah, so for me, it's important. That is important. And yeah, macam tu lah. Kiranya, I don't know
So
what to
why
say
you
more.
decided to become a licensed financial planner? I want to know
And
your why, your purpose, of course.
okay, so actually it was okay. So sebenarnya it's because of so cerita dia quite panjang lah macam tu lah. So dia when I first came back to Malaysia, I have like personal experience where
Balik
kita
mana
orang
ni? From where you coming back from?
from UK waktu time tu.
Oh, okay. Studying in UK or living in UK?
Uh, waktu time tu tengah follow suami lah. Tu.
Okay, alright.
So waktu balik tu well actually macam so I got married and then follow pergi UK balik. Lepas tu that was the time when I felt overwhelmed lah with all the things. Bila dah kahwin kan, you want to set goals or you nak achieve apa. And ada banyak benda nak kena jaga. Macam kalau dah waktu time tu, and then pregnant pula. So nanti anak ni nak hantar pergi mana. So at the same time macam wah banyaknya benda nak kena capai. But at the time it was just macam baru rasa overwhelmed, but because dekat UK your mindset was not to settle down. So you tak adalah macam the urge to really macam make it work macam tu lah. Then bila dah balik, so really banyak benda yang nak kena settle. You nak settle down, nak cari kerja, nak apa lagi. So waktu time tu my husband sakit, so we have to fork out some amount of money to settle his perubatan lah, medication and all. And it struck me lah. I mean, it really took a toll on me. Sebab ada banyak benda you nak kena jaga. You nak jaga cash flow. At the same time, tak ada stable job lagi at the time. At the same time you ada in mind you nak hantar anak kat mana kan, macam education anak nak along the way macam mana, so overwhelmed kan macam. So that's when I took CFP.
Okay.
And I took CFP because I wanted to help our family. I mean, to plan for our family finances lah, first and foremost. Then that is when I felt that I think there were
You fell in love with financial planning.
Yes, and rasa macam because it's so relevant kan, macam finances is not just about the knowledge, it's also about the personal stuff. It's your money belief. Apa yang you believe kan, you nak capai apa kan, macam. And plus along the way waktu experience you before this, I think macam experience you sometimes ada orang yang yang dah biasa hidup senang kan. So bila you dah transition kena jadi independent tu, you macam dah tak boleh dah ni kan. So that experience pun macam I think it's more on personal. Okay, dia both lah, knowledge and personal, but that personal part tu yang comprises of habits, your belief towards money. You believe money ni boleh buat apa. Sometimes ada orang cakap money ni is root of all evil, so dia tak nak plan pun kan.
Wow. Okay. I love a few things that you said there. Okay, nice.
So macam because what we believe will impact our habits.
Okay.
And dia akan impact lah kita punya plan towards tu. So as a financial planner, sebenarnya one of my job is to help my clients lah in macam make sure dia ada balance lah, macam mana nak capai dia punya goals, macam tu lah. And
okay.
At the same time dia punya
a bit more deep nanti.
Yep. Okay, yeah. Banyak pula
Okay, by the way, no, it's good because now I lebih tahu lagi what you think about money. Okay, so you were from UK previously. I mean, what was the financial situation dekat UK? I mean, the realization sebab macam dekat Malaysia ni since I think we could say this few years back, maybe 2 or 3-4 years back, this financial planning ni baru macam nak take charge, baru macam orang baru nak tahu yang okay boleh buat financial planning lah, kena buat debt management, kena buat risk management and what not. Obviously dekat UK dah benda ni is a norm. So dekat sana, I mean, do you learn anything like apa-apa dekat sana, or do you take back something daripada UK and then bila you balik Malaysia dan you realise dekat Malaysia you tak ada buat apa-apa lagi ke?
I think waktu dekat UK, most of the things that I realise is that family finances tu banyak benda macam tu lah. It's not just ni lah. So waktu time tu more on wealth creation punya stage. Macam mana nak make sure yang ni lah, because yelah family financial plan tu kan first start off with the creation of the wealth first kan, then baru you boleh nak manage. So waktu kat sana tu the mindset is just creating wealth, macam tu lah. So tapi because macam tu lah, nak kumpul duit nak bawa balik kan, macam satu lagi because yelah nak bawa balik, and then because satu lagi the exchange rate kan, so of course you macam nak kumpul duit and make sure that bila you sampai kat Malaysia then you have some savings, macam tu lah. Tapi dari segi macam exposure towards family financial planning tu tak ada betul-betul dekat UK. More on kat Malaysia lah, sebab time tu macam it hits me hard lah macam tu.
Alright, so when you came back to Malaysia, lepas tu sebab bila kita nak ada financial journey ni, kita mesti nak kena tahu mana kita nak pergi kan. I mean, where are you heading towards tu? So after you took your CFP, what helped you determine your goal in family financial planning?
I
because
think
since you have a lot of information kan, I mean, macam mana you nak kena, macam how would you decide which one to do first?
Oh, okay. One thing, yeah, okay. In terms of my own family finances, and I actually macam because I am surrounded by financial planners juga kan. So one thing what helped is that discussion with husband lah. And what you want, macam what's your vision and aspiration for the family, apa yang you nak, macam tu lah. Sometimes macam ada orang macam they want to tekankan education kan.
Okay.
So that's why dia nak hantar, walaupun daripada kecil nak hantar Montessori or tak kisah apa spend kan, not so much on tertiary education. So benda tu lah, that clarity tu yang you have to have between you and your spouse. Macam tu lah. And walaupun ada banyak benda yang nak tahu prioritinya mana, I think what helps is that I talk to some of my colleagues jugalah, because I think walaupun as a financial planner myself, emotional punya attachment tu ada. So sometimes
towards certain goals or the money,
towards family, towards financial planning tu.
Okay.
So sometimes dia bila judgement tu skewed sikit lah, macam tu lah. Macam kita nak something kan, macam kita nak macam tu lah, macam kita nak dia jadi macam ni, macam tu lah. So bila kongsi dengan colleague, dia cakap macam Syahirah tak boleh kot macam ni kot, dia tone down sikit lah. So it helps prioritizing as well. Tapi first and foremost, I think kena family tu lah yang kena on the same page first on what you guys want to achieve. The purpose.
Your spouses.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Kita buat financial planning kan. Okay. Kita dah biasa with all the planning process and whatnot. We have a lot of pride. Okay. Since you have a lot of experience with managing family punya finances, boleh tak kita pukul rata, like we have this one financial plan with certain types of priorities, can it be applied to all the families? Ataupun certain families have other priorities that have to be met first?
Lain-lain lah sebenarnya. I think one thing is that mungkin sometimes priority sama, but the way you achieve it tu different. Because of the dynamic of the family, macam tu lah. Macam contohnya you manage, okay, so I ada client yang okay, so dia suami isteri. Bila waktu time tu dia in debt lah. So I tanyalah lagi kan, what made dia in debt, and plus before that dia dah pernah refinance rumah untuk settle hutang. So datang jadi balik macam tu lah. And then bila I macam tanya-tanya macam ni, and I have separate session with the wife as well. Then I realised they have this kind of belief yang suami kena settle semua benda, macam tu lah. Expenses semua dekat suami, macam tu lah. No, it's not wrong, because that's what they believe kan. Maksudnya both of them believe that.
Both of them believe that. Okay.
Both of them believe that. Macam tu lah. So tak apalah, keharmonian tu betul. Macam tu lah. It's just that the problem here is that waktu time diorang manage tu, the lifestyle tu boleh kalau dua-dua tu share responsibility.
Okay.
Tapi kalau dekat seorang je, tak boleh lah lifestyle tu, macam tu lah. Dia either kalau betul-betul dia nak dekat yang husband je, turun sikit lifestyle tu, macam tu lah. So macam tu lah. Ada pula yang macam, so dari segi management tu kena ubah sikit lah, macam tu lah. Macam mana nak make sure ni, yang mana yang you rasa penting dulu. Lifestyle you nak keep ke, ataupun belief you tu yang you nak keep, memang betul-betul yang nak
adjust.
So yang mana, macam tu lah. What's important to you lah. I ada klien yang macam okay je, dia suami je yang manage, okay je semua. Tapi dia bagi tahu isteri lah, isteri okay. That's fine. Itu sebab ni kan, tapi baguslah dia memang memang discuss dengan isteri dia macam tu lah. So different dynamic of the family tu lain-lain kan, macam mana dia uruskan apa benda yang dia nak, macam tu lah. So betul ada yang macam ada yang macam isteri je jaga yang part education saja, macam tu lah. Suami sekarang ni punya cash flow saja, macam tu lah. So different kan, so individual tu dah different, so bila campur cara you plan pun dah lain lah, macam tu lah. So that's, I think priority yang apa yang korang nak, yang nak dahulukan tu tapi macam tu lah.
That's amazing. Sebab macam last week we had a session with Helwa. So masa tu kita punya topik is woman and moneyalism. So time tu fokus dia cakap macam tadi suami handle semua kan. So, macam last session macam dua-dua kena faham dan kena ni. Tapi your point is very very amazing. I sangat-sangat suka, which is the priority is the same, tapi macam mana kita achieve tu might be cara berbeza mengikut the family dynamics and how we move the money flow apa benda semua. It's amazing.
Yep. So okay. I ada juga satu ni yang macam approach, but he has ADHD. So if you know ADHD dia dia adalah attention deficit hyperactivity disorder.
So dia tak boleh fokus bila you cakap.
Well, dia baru approach, so I don't know. Okay, but right. From what I read, ADHD ni one of the things yang dia tak boleh kawal adalah impulsive buying. Yang tu memang dia tak boleh kawal. So it impacts the current credit card punya max out, macam tu lah. So macam nak manage macam tu lah.
So what's your plan then?
Yang tu kena tanya dia sebab I just met her, so yeah, so macam tu kena discuss lagi lah, because I don't really understand situation yet, so tak ada like macam per se apa nak kena buat lagi lah, macam tu lah.
Okay, by the way, ADHD ni, I mean, how did she detect it in the first place? Because I know ADHD is macam dia bukan ada simptom yang macam kita boleh nampak physically on the body, because it's in the mind and people maybe can't see that kalau kita just buat je, kalau orang tak rapat orang tak kenal. I mean, how did she know she had ADHD? Yeah.
And yang tu diagnosed with, memang doktor diagnose lah.
When she was
okay, I think tak baru. So usually ADHD ni dia underdiagnosed, macam tu lah. I live with one, seorang yang ada ADHD, so I know. Dia memang dia tak boleh fokus lah. Memang fokus tu lain lah, maksudnya daripada orang lain macam tu. Tapi bila dia nak beli pun dia tak fikir panjang, maksudnya ni memang impulsif lah. Memang impulsif lah. Walaupun dia tahu keadaan situation dia dah ni, tapi benda tu tak boleh kawal lah, macam tu lah.
Alright. Because I think it's because of it relates to, you know, kita punya financial health juga. Kalau kita ada ADHD, macam mana kita nak handle kita punya financial health kan, kalau kita selalu impulsive buy.
Ya, faham? Itulah, itu macam cara management tu lah yang kena ubah.
The other thing that you said that mana satu kita nak prioritize tu, kita nak prioritize kita punya way of living, kita punya goals ataupun kita punya belief. Sebab apa macam ni tadi, habits shape our belief ataupun belief shape our habit. Mana satu?
Belief shapes our habit. Macam tu lah.
Belief shapes our habit. Is
Yeah.
it fine to prioritize our goals based on belief? Or will that be detrimental to managing our finances? You rasa okay ke kalau, because I know some people have this deep belief like macam no, my kids should have whatever they want, or macam mana education mesti nak bagi dekat budak-budak, because I tak nak. Kadang-kadang kita ada like this bad experience masa kecil dulu, mungkin kita punya education tak dapat ke apa benda ke, dan okay, aku tak nak anak aku lalu the same thing apa yang aku lalu time aku kecil dulu. So apa-apa duit dia mesti kena prioritize dia punya education dulu. So that is his or her belief. Is that fine? kalau kita prioritize our goals based on our belief, or benda tu is not financially stable or fine to do it, to go that way?
I rasa okay. For me, I
Okay.
rasa boleh.
Uh-huh.
As long as macam, okay, one thing is that both the parents kena on the same page.
Okay.
And as long as dia memang within the current ni lah, macam apa benda yang dia boleh tanggung sekarang lah, macam tu lah. Lepas tu kena faham what's the impact to the future. Kalau they
Okay.
are willing to take that impact, rasa
Mhm.
macam boleh lah sekarang ni, macam ambil lah apa buatlah apa benda based on their belief, then go on lah. Tapi as long
Okay.
as kena within dia punya apa tu orang cakap, keperluan
Threshold,
apa,
limit,
within dia punya yang dia boleh
kemampuan.
lah, macam tu lah. Kemampuan, yes.
Okay, so
Kena
as a
within
financial
ni.
planner, macam mana kita nak menentukan kemampuan for them to splurge or for them to spend in things?
Okay, so I usually akan discuss with my clients
Mm-hmm.
and macam mana they would want it.
Mm-hmm.
Kalau they want to prioritize their their yang belief tu, then I would give them, then dia tak boleh dapat any lah, macam tu lah. Maksudnya in terms of goal,
Mm-hmm.
akan impacted. Macam tu lah. Yang mana yang you would love to yang mana yang you okay untuk compromise.
Okay.
Macam tu. Because different orang akan jawab differently. Ada yang macam tak apa, okay, I sanggup sekarang ni. Macam tu lah. Nanti kita fikir lain. Okay, tapi at least they know the impact towards the journey tu lah. Tapi my job is to actually keep the balance lah sebenarnya. Jangan macam terlalu splurge sangat. Jangan sampai macam tak spend langsung, terlalu fikirkan masa depan sangat macam tu. Because sometimes when you think about benda yang uncertain, you feel overwhelmed.
Betul.
Lepas tu you worry.
Lepas tu tak buat pun.
Yes. So macam mana? Last tak buat. Lepas tu stress. Macam tu lah. So macam mana nak take action at the same time lah.
I think what you said is very, very important. Macam what you're trying to say is that financial planning dia sebenarnya adalah fleksibel. Dia bukan like macam sangat-sangat strict. Kalau kita jumpa je financial planning, kalau kita jumpa je financial planner dan buat financial planning, kita macam kena ikut sangat rules dan kita macam tak boleh nak buat apa yang kita nak buat.
Ya. Tak adalah macam tu kan. Itu macam myth buster sikit macam, bukan. Itu myth je.
Okay, mungkin sebab banyak orang takut kau nak jumpa financial planner kan. Sebab nanti kan bila jumpa financial planner, kau macam mana pula kan. Jumpa financial planner, aku punya saving tak boleh pakai ke, aku tak boleh beli gadget dah ke, tak boleh nak spend ke.
Faham. Yep.
Okay. By the way, macam how did you, you and your husband, macam mana you set you punya own, do you guys have the same belief when you guys started your financial journey? Ataupun different belief than you?
Different belief lah. But because one thing is that my husband akan macam percaya, maksudnya, but then we discuss. But dia akan macam because I'm yang dalam this area kan, so dia inilah dia akan most of the time akan ikut lah, macam tu lah. Tapi of course, I think one thing is that it's not about siapa yang bagi decision, it's about the process towards it. You discuss ke tak? Macam tu lah. Sometimes kan macam ada yang tahu macam dia ni memang spouse rasa you plan je lah kan, you sendirilah yang manage. Honestly, I believe that in one way or another, kena juga get into the process. Faham ke? Maksudnya kalau last
dua kena get into the process.
Yes, maksudnya the process of macam decision making tu. Walaupun seorang akan macam bagi tahu macam okay, maybe kita akan ikut ni, macam tu. Tapi the process of discussion tu akan ada buah fikiran orang lain, faham tak? Maksudnya another our partner akan macam cakap, oh this will affect our financial kalau kita buat macam ni. So akan ada brainstorming kat situ. Walaupun last sekali akan ada seorang yang buat decision, tapi dia dah based on the process yang kita brainstorm tu.
Okay. So diorang ada common ground lah supaya when the decision is made, dia tahu kenapa dia buat that certain decision or why decision has been made.
Yes. So especially macam sekarang kan, bila ada orang yang affected, ada yang tak affected kan. Before this mungkin dah ada certain way of managing money. Tapi bila salah seorang dah affected, if you don't talk to each other, macam lifestyle masih sama sebelum yang tak affected, then it will impact another person juga kan. So I think the discussion has to be there lah. Siapa yang buat the decision tu, of course lah benda tu akan jadi macam dia akan based on the brainstorming lah sebenarnya.
Based on your experience, who usually manages this decision making on finances? Is it the husband or the wife?
Good question.
Sama
I rasa sama je. Ada yang family yang memang husband je macam tu lah. Tapi it's ikutlah you percaya macam mana macam tu lah.
By the way, what's the most common problems yang diorang facing? In your experience, macam you dah banyak jumpa families kan? So apa diorang punya common mistakes yang diorang selalu buat?
Common mistakes
or common problems that they face. Is it ada macam spesifik bila kalau jumpa family je mesti yang ni dia tak take care? Do you encounter that sort of things? Similar problems
tak ada. Similar problems. Tapi mungkin macam itulah similar problems tak ada, tapi yang macam contohnya do you know financial infidelity, where you
No. Just tell me more about it.
You tak cakap kat infidelity. Okay. You don't talk to your husband about it lah, maksudnya ataupun you beli something you tak bagi tahu macam tu lah. It's not like macam tak boleh, bukan, maksud dia macam kalau benda tu impact you macam sorok-sorok lah, macam decision tu tak ni lah. So ada je klien yang macam better I tak tahulah apa benda dia buat lah, macam tu lah. So but if it works for them, then that's okay. Macam tu lah. It's just that I think kalau you together, then goal yang you nak capai tu it's easier to achieve sebab both sides ada source of income kan, and you ada you nak achieve benda yang sama, so you can work towards it together. Tapi kalau macam you pandai-pandai lah ataupun you pandai-pandai lah kan, so dia akan jadi macam the responsibility tu kat one person je lah, macam tu lah. But if it works for you, then okay lah, macam tu lah. Financial infidelity ni lagi
bagus.
lagi I think lagi teruk kot. Dia macam akan impact the spouse lagi lah, macam tu lah.
Okay, so it doesn't matter pun siapa yang control the finances and what not. Yang paling penting sekali ialah dua-dua, husband and wife, dua-dua tu kena selesa with the decision.
Yes.
Dua-dua tu kena faham decision tu.
Yeah, betul.
Okay. Do we get the kids involved? I mean, do you think it's important for them to understand value of money? Because we're talking about family kan. So do you think it's important for the kids to learn about money at whatever age they are in, or what's your opinion on that?
I think yes, definitely. I would really definitely would really encourage the kids to know. But of course benda ni akan macam ikut age lah. Maybe kalau macam yang kecil tu just macam exposure of saving and all kan. And kalau yang macam I think yang more yang kena get involved bila dia dah besar. If you can talk about money, then it's good lah sebab it shapes the point of view of that kid. Macam tu lah. Bila you involve the kid. Macam tu lah. Because macam tu lah cakap, family finances ni dia bukan just the knowledge itself, it is also the personal part yang macam ada emotion tu kan yang akan involve kan. So especially bila benda-benda yang macam akan impact lifestyle. Kalau you get your kids to involve, maksudnya certain level lah untuk diorang tahu, then at least it also sets expectation to the kid jugalah. Macam tu lah. Walaupun kita tak nak macam expectation tinggi-tinggi kan maksudnya. Tapi at least dia tahulah apa dia. So I have a client yang macam bila dia nak buat wasiat, dia cakap lah dengan anak dia macam tu lah. Dia cakap dengan anak dia, ni nak ni jaga mak ni. Faham tak? So dia involve lah a part of his finances tu dengan anak dia macam tu lah. So duit ni akan dapat dekat ni macam tu lah. So dia dah bagi tahu, tapi of course lah ada wasiat macam tu lah. So dia ada bagi expectation apa yang dia harapkan ni. So that sets the tone juga untuk the kids. Itulah I think. Ya, tapi depends lah dekat age. Tak adalah macam budak kecil you dah cakap benda tu kan.
Calculator dah. Lepas tu banyak saving. Nah, kira-kira berapa you dah save. Okay, now,
well,
because when I was small, I start my parents usually macam cakap macam kena save duit. So I remember I start saving money bila I masuk sekolah rendah lah. So kalau I dapat belanja ke, I akan pakai 50%. I akan beli like macam dia lah dulu murah kan, nasi lemak, boleh dapat telur mata and what not, and lagi 50% tu I akan save it. I never used it up until sampai habis sekolah menengah sisipan, that whole lot masuk dekat dalam ASB. So that was my first ASB punya account lah. ASB.
I see. That's great. I think
something.
Yeah, I think that's a good experience. Bagus lah macam tu. I mean, because I heard ada orang cakap yang macam at age, maksudnya secondary school, dah start investing in saham. So I was like, wow. Maksudnya, well tak kisahlah kan macam if the kid hilang duit pun, it's the learning curve for that kid. Macam tu lah. Because at the end of the day,
tak ada 20 sen ke kan.
Yes, macam tu lah. Dia belajar lah sikit lah macam tu. But of course lah, benda ni macam depends on family juga.
Okay. Yeah, sebab macam I think when talking about family and financial, kadang-kadang benda ni macam susah nak discuss sebab maybe one of the partners tak open up pun. Contoh, I don't know, maybe it's because of culture ke apa benda ke, bila pasal duit je mostly lah yang bukannya bukannya seksis ke apa, kadang bila lelaki cakap tak apalah duit, biar dia yang fikir sini, you tak payah fikir apa, you jaga anak je, macam tu. Ada juga terbalik, ada juga yang wife cakap, kadang-kadang ada wife yang gaji besar daripada husband, dia cakap it's okay, I'm earning. I yang handle duit kan. So yeah, I think it's about opening up, because macam you cakap tadi, we have to find common grounds or common goals, then baru kita boleh prioritize apa yang kita nak, because we want the husband and wife to achieve financial freedom. And for me, I think being financially free is not about earning banyak income, but it's about meeting your goals. I think it's about meeting up with your priorities lah.
Betul, setuju. And plus macam I can't remember where I read one of the reasons yang macam orang separate pun is because of money. So yeah, macam tu lah. But I think it's not really money per se. Bukanlah. Money tu is just macam yang kat depan tu, but it's actually the underlying. The underlying yang bawah-bawah tu, apa yang tak puas hati je kat bawah. Yang tu lah.
Tak tolong basuh pinggan kat rumah ke, tak tolong basuh kain ke.
Yeah. So ada banyak lah benda-benda kat underlying benda tu.
Okay. Amazing. By the way, kalau okay, macam family macam sekarang kan, macam I cakap tadi, banyak orang banyak dah bagi tips pasal duit kan. So, you rasa for a family to start, let's say memang beliau langsung tak tahu about financial planning kan. So, what is the most easiest way for a family to start planning for their finances? Other than Google as a financial planner kan.
Budgeting kot.
Macam mana?
Budgeting.
Budgeting.
Ha.
Okay.
I would say budgeting sebab yang tu macam like the first step of everything. And also macam know siapa yang take care of apa, macam tu lah. Really have that have that. I think yang tu kot yang paling senang kalau nak start.
Should they budget based on their priorities or just like macam ada satu one lump sum budget, okay, we should follow this budget, and ke dia patut ada budget based on apa yang dia nak achieve ke macam mana? What is the most easiest way to start the budget?
Okay. I think first set your goal. Maksudnya what's your aspiration? Apa yang you nak capai? Then quantify it. Macam contohnya I don't know, you nak travel around the world at age 50. But that one is what you want.
Mudah lah sikit.
Okay, 45. Travel around the world at age 45. Lepas tu, tapi usually orang akan cakap macam tu je. But how do you quantify it? You nak travel kat mana? Macam tu kan? Bukan all those things. Just be more specific. Tapi benda tu kena need review lah kalau dia punya term tu, time horizon tu panjang lagi. So once you dah tahu your goal, then you break into small steps. Sekarang ni you nak kena capai apa, macam tu lah. So and based on you punya budget, after you dah letak all those expenses aside, and factor in this goal. Kalau you nak start dah, factor in berapa yang you kena set aside bulan-bulan. So that way you macam connect the current situation and your goal. So then the roadmap tu lah, macam tu lah. But of course, because kalau the time horizon dia lama lagi, you need to review it lah sebab sometimes akan berubah. Kan, the amount tu berubah ataupun performance of the, I don't know if you're doing investment at the time, the performance dah berubah. So keep reviewing it lah. I think that's benda yang orang boleh buat lah.
Have a goal, quantify the goal, break it down into small simple steps or small milestone lah. Let's say contoh maybe setiap 6 bulan berapa yang dia nak ada, something like that.
Tapi yang penting, yes. Okay, I think one more thing yang can work is that if you can name your bank account.
Name the bank account? Macam mana?
Tak, bukanlah name.
Label lah. Maksudnya the Maybank, sorry, let's say ada account Maybank, this is for this.
Yes, so then you akan lagi semangat lah. Macam ini adalah tabung holiday. So you akan macam, you know that mindset macam ni untuk holiday, guna untuk holiday. And plus you takkan ambil lah because you know it's for holiday. Kan? So dia akan macam give you more encouragement to put aside more. Because I have seen it with my clients lah. Dia akan macam lagi, dia tengok je account tu because kita orang ada also accounts yang you can name it, macam tu lah. So when sometimes I would just put retirement at age 45 ataupun to offset mortgage loan at age 40, macam tu lah. So bila dia ada duit lebih je dia akan letak, macam tu lah. Macam Syahirah ada duit lebih, boleh tak nak letak dekat this tabung. Dia lagi semangat tau nak buat, sebab dia ada goal tu yang nak capai. Dia tahulah berapa goal.
I mean, I've been using the Maybank tabung tu. There's a new Maybank kan, siapa yang pakai
yes.
MEF, so dia ada tabung as tu. I use that. So I name my savings emergency savings apa ke, so seronok juga.
Yang tu duit tiba-tiba hilang lah.
Betul, duit aktiviti lah. And the best part is you boleh invite your punya partner untuk contribute sekali tu one tabung.
Yap. Lepas tu bila tengok tu macam semangat kan. I ada juga so yeah. Agree.
Okay. Alright. One last thing. Tadi you cakap belief shapes our habit kan? Okay. Is there any one habit? Okay, I know there's a lot of habit. Ada tak satu habit that is very bad yang banyak orang buat on a daily basis that affects the family financial health? Is there any bad habits that we should all be aware of? Orang kadang-kadang tak perasan pun dia buat. Or you have any experiences with your client ke? Dia tak perasan pun duit tu keluar setiap bulan ke apa ke?
Okay. Ni I terlintas lah. I don't know. Okay. Yang I perasan adalah nowadays it's so easy for you to purchase expensive item. Okay, because you can pay in installment. 0% installment. 0% installment. But then usually orang akan tengok macam bayar RM20, bayar RM200 je sebulan. Tapi sebenarnya kalau ikut dia punya bajet bulanan tu, sebenarnya dah tak ada room dah sebenarnya nak tak RM200 tu macam tu lah. Because sometimes orang beli ikut installment kan. So dia akan add on to that budgeting tu without them realising yang sebenarnya dia tak boleh bayar. Lepas tu dia bayar minimum. Credit card outstanding tu dia bayar minimum. Because I came across this mindset yang bayar minimum is okay. I came across that. Tak apa, selagi you bayar minimum okay. And plus this mindset is coming from orang yang kerja bank. So dia macam affecting orang lain jugalah because orang percaya orang kerja bank kan. So when you cakap when dia cakap bayar okay je bayar minimum tu. Dia cakap dekat
betul juga.
Dekat adik dia. So that is when macam tu lah, adik dia pun akan percaya lah kan macam betul, okay lah bayar je lah minimum. So accumulate the outstanding.
Logically macam dia bagi kita like macam short term comfort tau, macam okay at least bulan ni dah settle lah minimum, so I ada lebih lagi nak spend.
Yep.
It's so dangerous, my man. It's so dangerous. Okay. So basically kita dah share a lot of things today. By the way, Faris cakap nice to be here. Hi Faris.
Ada Faris
okay, hi everyone.
Mana?
Yeah. Hi everyone who's still watching. So yeah, we are almost coming up to the end. So tadi kita cakap banyak benda, which is nombor satu ni kita cakap tentang priorities, and then the second thing benda yang paling I suka is because you cakap tentang belief shapes up the habit, because banyak orang tak nampak belief ni dalam duit. Banyak orang nampak belief ni dalam business. I must believe in my business. I must believe in myself to be more. Dalam career, orang cakap I have to believe that what I contribute good to people. Orang believe in a company, orang believe in a brand, but jarang orang believe in their own personal finances.
Yeah.
Orang tak nampak. The people don't see that. Okay. I think that is the most my biggest takeaway is that your belief shapes up habit. That's very nice.
I rasa when it comes to my financial planning journey kan, I think my financial planning journey tu macam helps me understand myself more sebenarnya. So yeah, because it's not really about the money tu satu lah, tapi because that belief tu, so it helps me understand what I want, apa benda yang I nak sebenarnya, rather than I sebenarnya dah macam sebenarnya tengok orang lain I nak yang tu juga macam tu lah, tapi sebenarnya I tak nak pun kan macam.
Betul lah. I mean, talking about belief, before I practice minimalism, I memang suka, bukanlah maximalism sangat pun. Macam contoh kan, dulu before I practice Moneymalism and minimalism ni, I always wanted the best. Let's say contoh laptop kan, kalau I beli kan, in my mind I believe that if I want to save money, I have to buy the best laptop so that I tak perlu beli pun in the future. And what happened? In the future, kalau laptop baru, I beli juga. And so, I mean, last time I bought laptop yang 12,000 tau. And I don't
Oh,
even use
wow.
all those features. Ya, membazir duit. Time tu I pun macam wow. But now I rasa macam, weh, why did I do that? I mean, sekarang ni, because at that moment of time, I believe that in order for me to save my future expenses, I need to buy the best right now so that whatever comes out in the future, I don't, because I'm a tech guy, I love buying technology apa benda semua kan, and that's why I kalau boleh nak beli the best so I don't have to spend more in the future. But then that
Yeah.
belief is actually is bad for me. So when I practice minimalism, I believe that I just need the most basic things to live with. Macam I tak perlu pun yang paling power. So that's why I sold off all my gadgets, my laptop, my desktop, my iPads and I sold off everything. And I tengok balik apa yang betul-betul I pakai. And I came across this most cheapest Apple laptop MacBook Air ni. I bought it 3,000 lebih je compared to my 12,000 MacBook Pro yang I tak pakai all those features pun, and it saved me money. And you know, now I'm just looking ways to mana barang-barang yang I tak pakai I can sell off, and benda ni sangat-sangat, you know, when my belief change, my financial situation pun jadi even more better, lebih better
Yeah.
lagi. And that's why I love it. I mean, it connects.
Menarik lah yang you cakap tu. So you jual kat mana?
Okay, I jual kat Carousel. Everyone, siapa yang ada kat dalam ni, you can sell your things kat Carousel. Sangat-sangat. I jual banyak gila barang kat situ. I have sold a lot of things. I even, yeah, I sold off my laptop kat situ. I sold it for 9,000. I sold off my earphone, headphone. Dulu I ada banyak sangat gadgets. I like, you know, yalah, it would safe to say that I wasted so much money on gadgets previously.
Tapi berjaya lah jual kat Carousel.
Berjaya. I mean, surprisingly berjaya. Surprisingly, like kalau macam you letak barang within, in my case, within 1 day or 2 days mesti akan ada orang tanya. So if you give a good deal and kalau barang tu like memang high demand ke apa ke, it's very very easy for you to sell it off lah.
Yeah, one thing kena high demand lah kan.
Nah, high demand lah. And the price must be right. Macam I beli laptop, okay lah, within one, I sold it off. I ada duit, then I buy laptop. You bayangkan, I sold off my 12,000 laptop. I beli laptop 3,000. I ada extra cash that I can save. Bukan spend,
Yeah.
save.
Okay.
Alright. Okay.
That's great.
So, last, memang best. So, siapa-siapa boleh pergi kat Carousel.
Addicted dah lah.
Last. Okay, last. Do you have one very, very simple tip for the families out there who wants to start managing their own finances?
Alah, rasa macam dah bagi tips lah semua tu. Maksudnya sebelum
Dah
ni.
bagi dah?
Tak tahu, rasa macam dah ada tips lah semua sepanjang
Tu banyak.
macam ulang pula. Kejap tengah fikir apa lagi yang tak cakap.
Yeah, you did give a lot of tips. Memang betul, kali tu memang banyak gila. I mean, I also, me myself, I learned a lot. Okay.
Tips tak soalan lain ke? Tips macam nanti asyik jawab jawapan yang sama je.
Okay. Jangan tips macam tu. What is your advice? Okay, to the people who wants, to the families who wants to start their financial journey. What's your advice?
Okay.
From your own personal experiences. So yeah, one advice that everybody could take home and, you know, do it soon as this.
Okay, I think as a family, first and foremost, when it comes to financial planning, understand yourself first. Then understand your spouse. Maksudnya apa benda yang korang nak, macam and maybe I don't know if it works, meet halfway, then it works. Kalau tak macam mana, macam tu. Then discuss along the way. Then keep discussing lah, banyak when it comes to family finances ni, you have to discuss a lot, and along the way, and find what works best for both of you.
Okay, bukan one-sided.
Uh, bukan. No, kalau macam like what works best for both of you adalah dua-dua masing-masing cari sendiri jaga masing-masing punya tu sendiri, then fine
Okay
lah
juga kan?
maksudnya.
Betul juga, betul
Sebab
juga.
dua-dua
Yelah.
sama kan, you decide together. Then ni lah, tapi of course take charge of your future jugalah. Have a measurable goal.
Okay.
You nak apa, tahu you nak apa,
Ha?
then
Okay.
so usually orang akan cakap, oh I nak 1 juta dalam masa 10 tahun. Usually when it comes to, bila you cakap 1 juta dalam masa 10 tahun, the goal does not stay because dia tak ada macam emotion punya attachment, faham ke? Maksudnya apa benda yang you nak sebenarnya daripada 1 juta ni, macam tu lah.
Dia tak feel pula macam, okay, tak ada apa pun, it's just a number lah, dia tak means
It's a number, yes. Tapi kalau you cakap, oh you nak by in another 10 years, I nak retire and travel around the world, and how much do I need? I need 1 juta. Contoh kan, macam you dah ni, then it will be more it will give you more motivation to work towards there. Sebab ada meaningful goal. Kan, kalau just nombor je tak meaningful lah macam tu. Macam
a lot of people say that macam kalau kau nak duit berapa banyak kau nak, aku nak, boleh lah aku nak 1 juta lah, bila aku pension nak 1 juta, bila aku habis kerja nanti nak 1 juta. I mean, it means nothing.
Yeah. And plus tak tahu pun cukup ke tak tu 1 juta tu. Kan kalau tak betul-betul
tak cukup pun.
Yes.
Kan, I mean, based on our experiences, 1 million pun tak cukup sebenarnya bila kita retire in the next 30 or maybe 40 years, memang tak cukup pun.
Memang tak cukup sebab nak sustain lama kan.
Thank you so much, Syahirah, for your advice and your tips. I mean, there's a bunch of tips here. So that's all for today that we have untuk for this section today. So guys, by the way, if you want to watch the previous episode of Moneymalism, you can click on this link. You can go to this link, and by the way, you can use the Moneymalist 30 to get a free advice, a free one-on-one advice with a licensed financial planner. And all the shows will be in the description down below. So like sekali, thank you so much, Syahirah, for joining me today. Terima kasih banyak. Sorry, belah sini. Thank you
for having me.
And thank you so much. I suka gila tips tadi. Believe. And the tips, know yourself, know your spouse, and then know your purpose, is it?
Your goal lah.
Know your goals. Alright. Thank you so much. That's all the time we have for today. Until next time. Assalamualaikum everyone, and have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Bye everyone. Assalamualaikum.